YouTube, I'm live with you guys first today, and let me hop over to Facebook and hit live over here. Hey Facebook, so we're live over here. Let me see if I'm actually live, because sometimes Facebook says that I am and I'm not. So hey, I hope everyone's doing well. I know it is, hey kitty. Hey, no. I know. Am I actually live? I don't even know. I know it's been a crazy week, and it's gonna get crazier. But we're gonna make it through it, and we are gonna talk about stockpiling and using your stockpile the best way you can right now, and what things I'm gonna be skipping and what things I'm gonna be looking for. So, and let me get this shared over real quick, and then we'll start chatting. So hopefully I'm live on YouTube too. I think so. Hey YouTube. So in case you hadn't heard, we had this crazy coronavirus sweeping our country, sweeping the world, and there's nothing on the grocery store shelves right now. I literally went to Food Lion yesterday. I was looking for bread, like just a regular loaf of bread, because we didn't have any, and there was none. Absolutely no bread at all at Food Lion. Like the entire bread aisle was completely empty. So I left, and I was like, I'll be fine. I have rolls in the freezer because I'm a couponer. I have some type of everything. And so I brought a few things that we'll talk about that hopefully you have in your stockpile. Hopefully, if you don't, you'll be able to find them in the next couple of days, because if you do have to quarantine, or if you do, we do start seeing restrictions on how we can be out, and really we should all try to be hunkering down as much as possible. I know my family, we're like, if we go anywhere, we're just going to be completely careful and make sure that we are not getting near anyone. So like, today we had to go to the landfill, and I was like, we're not getting near anyone. Of course, we just were able to throw our stuff in the landfill and go on. Then we had to stop and get some mulch. I was like, I need to pay for my mulch. Here's my card. I can swipe it myself. So just kind of making those choices about being careful when you go out. But we still have to go grocery shopping. So we're going to talk about some tips there too. But first, toilet paper. Guys, I promise toilet paper is coming. We are not out of toilet paper in the United States. I have done a lot of reading about this the last couple of days, because I'm like, why were we out of toilet paper? Why is there no bread on the shelves? And so over time, our grocery stores, I see a whole bunch of comments. I just saw it. I'm sorry. That we have transitioned from what we think about is like a grocery store, like for example, Food Lion. We think that they have this huge central warehouse that's just filled with millions of rolls of toilet paper, and it's just not how they do it anymore. They do it by something called just in time. So that means they only keep a certain number of products that they're going to be able to sell in like 10 days on their shelves in their major warehouses. So when people here go out and buy 2 weeks worth of products, you might be locked down for 2 weeks. That means people actually went out and bought like 30 days worth because they wanted to make sure that they were going to have enough of that product. So even though they were told by 2 weeks, they bought like 30 days worth. And that's why you saw people with, 10 gallons worth of milk in their cart and 27 packages of toilet paper in their carts trying to buy. So they weren't sticking by that 2-week rule. And second of all, the stores didn't even have enough product in their warehouse, main corporate warehouse, to fulfill everyone getting 2 weeks worth of products. They had enough for some people to get 1 week worth of products. So there is stuff in the pipeline. Charmin has not stopped making toilet paper. Cottonelle, trust me, they have not stopped making toilet paper. They have ramped up production of toilet paper. There will be toilet paper available to buy in the very near future. You are not going to run out of toilet paper in our country. Promise. No, we're not. Same thing goes with bread and milk and eggs. I mean, chickens are still laying. It's just they have to go through the pipeline. They have to go from the farm. They have to go to the packaging place. They have to go to their central warehouse. It has to get ordered. It has to be shipped to the grocery store, and then it has to be divvied out to all the major stores. So it's like we think it's so easy, like order toilet paper, but it just doesn't happen that way. There is a ton of many little steps in between all of that stuff. So hopefully you are already a couponer and you are a stockpiler. If you have been following Moolah Saving Mom for a while, you have so much toilet paper that you're like, I should go ask my neighbor if they need some. You have enough hand soap to last you a while. I'm actually low on hand sanitizer. I skipped the last couple of sales, but that's okay because we're staying home as much as possible. Schools are canceled here for 2 weeks, and even my college student is going to be home now. So my point is, don't panic. Things are going to start showing back on the shelves. I sent my daughter to the store today. I was like, well, just go and look if there's any bread because I really, really want some toast for breakfast tomorrow. And so she ran in, and there was one loaf of cha-ching bread at Food Lion, and she grabbed it. So sorry if you're looking, but we were really out too. So it's coming, but I want to talk about some alternatives if you can't find what you are. So I bet almost all of us, I just grabbed an open one. I didn't mean to. I bet you have a bread maker. If you're like me, you might find that you had 2 bread makers, but I bet you do. So grab a thing of flour and a thing of yeast instead of a loaf of bread, and you can make your own in the bread maker. And I bet it's going to taste so much better than that cha-ching loaf of bread that she picked up for me at Food Lion. So think a little bit outside the box. I know one of my friends, I think she said they were making cinnamon rolls because there was none left on the shelf. So they were making homemade cinnamon rolls. So let's just go back to how it used to be and make stuff from scratch. So a couple things that you definitely want to look at buying for when it comes back on the shelves. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying, if you are already a stockpiler, like I am, I have a huge stockpile. I'm actually going to not stockpile anything because I want other people to have a chance. Like let me see. There's a ton of really great deals, and we'll talk about sales flyers coming up. But like on some toilet paper and some paper towels. I'm not even going to buy those. I have plenty of toilet paper. I have plenty of paper towels, and not everyone does. So I want to let everyone else have a chance to get those. So I'm actually going to stop buying some of the deals that I normally would have jumped at that were really great deals. And I'm going to focus on like the perishable items that are good prices for me. Okay. Michelle says, I don't have a bread maker, but you can do it the old fashioned way. Yes, definitely. You can definitely do it the old fashioned way. Delana says, the problem is we don't want to go out of our homes to shop now. You just need to stay home to stop. And I agree. I'm still going to keep my 1 day a week shopping because I still need to get the apples and the oranges and the milk and everything for my family, but I'm not going to be shopping multiple stores. I'm going to go to 1 store a week, and then I'm going to come straight home, and I'm definitely not taking the kids with me. So, okay. So a couple of things. Normally in our weekly chats, I go over what's on sale right now and then what's coming up. Right this week, I feel like that's going to be a huge waste of everyone's time because there is nothing on the shelves. I can tell you all about the amazing deals, hey, Yolanda's life, that are going on at Harris Teeter, but it's really not going to do you any good because you're not going to find most of that on the shelves the last few days. So I do want to tell you a couple of things that are in the sales flyer next week that hopefully they're going to have on the shelves because they're not having a run after these products. But just know that there's a ton of changes that are happening. So I'm going to take a sip and I'm going to tell you about them. Okay. Oh, Anita says her Walmart had plenty of bread if you go early in their day. I didn't even think about it should go as soon as the bread guy goes. Okay. Oh no, Michelle says that her stockpile wasn't able to keep going because has gone down because of her job. I'm so sorry. You know what? This is the perfect time once all this settles down to be like, this is why I need a stockpile. And for all those people that laughed at us about our stockpiles, like I'm not having to run out and look for toilet paper. And I really want a loaf of bread, but I have the stuff to make it. So that's why I have a stockpile. Okay, so tons of stores are changing their hours and rules because of this current situation. Now, keep in mind, it is going to pass, guys. Life will get back to normal, of some sort of normal, but there will be things on the store shelves. We just have to be smart, and we have to remember that. And I said this to someone who commented like the other day on a friend's post on Facebook, to the effect of like, I'll be fine. I'm young. I'm not going to die from this. It's not about me or you dying from it. It's about us passing it on to someone else who might. And just because we're young, I'm not that young, but just because some people are young doesn't mean they're not going to get sick from it, because you don't know what's going to happen. So just keep that in mind. Practice the social distancing. If I see you in the store, I'm not going to come say hi. I will wave to you from the other side of the aisle. Okay. So here are the changes of the stores that I have gotten emails from. First, Harris Teeter is closing all their stores at 9 p.m. every night, and they are no longer writing rain checks. So if they are out of something for the time being, they will not be writing you a rain check for it. Public stores are not writing rain checks. As of right now, as far as I know, Food Lion has not made an announcement, okay? Lidl stores are closing 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. All across the board. Now, Walmart stores are closing at 11 p.m. and they will reopen at 6 a.m. And Aldi stores, each store is going to vary. So you're going to have to check with your local Aldi to see what their differences are. Now, here's something very interesting that Dollar General is doing. All of their stores are going to close 1 hour early. And they're having senior hour. Now, I love this idea. I wish they would have included it to be also for like people with suppressed immune systems, but let's just stick with the seniors. I'm happy with that right now. They're having senior hour, the first hour of shopping every day. So check with your normal Dollar General. An hour with the first hour they're open. So they're open 8 a.m. It's going to be 8 to 9. There will be senior hour. So seniors are invited to shop there, and everyone else will be asked not to shop. So I definitely think that's a great idea. To reiterate, no rain checks at Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, and Publix that I know of right now. Again, Food Lion has not put out guidance yet. And then all of the stores are closing early. So I know it's inconvenient for those late night shoppers, but it's going to give the stores an actual time to restock and replenish and to clean, wipe down the registers and everything. But we should also be taking precautions when we're in the store. So, for example, if you're having the choice between a credit card and cash, it's like a really hard decision because you have cash. You're going to actually come into contact with the cashier. Not that there's anything wrong with the cashiers, but I'm trying to limit my personal contact. But at the same time, if I'm touching the keypad, like millions of people have touched that keypad. So if you have a card that does like Apple Pay or Google Pay or whatever those other pays are, we don't have to even type anything. You can just touch the card. Definitely use that. But anyways, so just it's like either way you go is going to be a little difficult. Okay. Okay, Tammy says, remind everyone to choose produce carefully. Sanitize when you get home. Produce is wide open. Totally agree. Someone said about Super Doubles. So I've had like a ton of questions about Super Doubles because we generally see a Super Doubles event at the beginning of April. Okay, first, let me tell you that stores have seen 200 to 300% over sales. So that means if they normally sell, and I'm just pulling numbers out here, $200,000 in a day, they're seeing sales of $400,000 or $600,000 a day. That is crazy, crazy numbers. So Super Doubles are really a way for Harris Teeter to punch up sales. They have already seen that. They have literally seen the way more sales than they could possibly. And these are full price people. These are people walking in there and paying $12 for the last pack of 3 Bounty paper towels. It's crazy. So I don't think I'm 99.99999% sure we are not going to see a Super Doubles in April. We are looking at schools being closed until the end of March, at least in North Carolina, and that is the slowest amount of time. That could be extended. So I'm seriously not expecting a Super Doubles event. in April at Harris Teeter. So just heads up, like just wipe that off your brain right now. They can't even keep toilet paper on the shelves for full price shoppers. They're not worrying about couponers right now. Oh no, Michelle only has 2 rolls of toilet paper. It will be back on the shelves in a couple of days. They are working to get it into the stores as fast as possible. Okay. Okay. Make sure you wipe the keypad and the computer screen down first. Always. Bonnie says bring wipes with you in the store. All right. And Victoria says, where can I find baby wipes? It's just one of those things you're going to have to keep checking, honey. You got to check Dollar General. Now, one thing that you may want to think about is check the international stores. So we were actually at a tienda in Raleigh this weekend that serves like a lot of foods from Mexico, and their shelves were really, they didn't have any toilet paper, but of other products, they were really stocked. Let me tell you, their meat case was completely full, and I'm not even going to tell you, it was like an hour-long wait to get your meat order because they are just that busy in there. But they had a ton of products. Alex says soda. So we're going to have buy 2, get 3 free on Pepsi and on Harris Teeter brand starting Wednesday at Harris Teeter. Michelle said my Harris Teeter had the cashier Lysol, the keypad, and table after each customer. That's a great idea. Oh, Lacey says Richmond, Virginia schools are closed till mid-April. Dale recommends vinegar. I already got that email from Lytle. Didn't want to miss something. Dale says vinegar to clean your fruits and vegetables. Christine says you can make your own. It's easy. Oh, I think she's talking about baby wipes. Okay. Derek says just got an email from Staples. They're waiving shipping and have toilet paper. Awesome. I know I checked Staples the other day for hand sanitizer, and I couldn't. They were completely out. So what was I going to tell you guys? I got distracted. You guys know that happens to me like every week. So, Staples. So one thing that I was reading from families that were in China and Italy that were talking about what they wish they had stocked up on before they had gotten locked down or quarantined. And just keep in mind that even like in Italy and places, even though they are on lockdown, they're still allowed to go to the grocery store. It's just about being smart, not, going with a bunch of people, not being close to people. I love my cashiers and I always give her a hug. That is not going to be happening. I'm going to be staying on my side of the register. She's going to be staying on her side of the register. It's just, we don't want to pass this on. But staples, think about non-perishables that stay in your pantry really easily. Rice, pasta, canned beans, canned tomatoes, canned vegetables, canned fruits. Those type of things that you can really build any dinner off of. So definitely think about those things. Again, if you already have a stockpile of these products, wait. Like I said, this week coming up, I'm not going to be going after the stuff that maybe all of the other shoppers are going after to stock up on, because I have all of that. I'm going to be going after, the fresh produce, the fresh meats, the ice cream, because I'm hoping that there is some Ben & Jerry's. One deal is that Ben & Jerry's is going to be $3 at Harris Teeter. There's a coupon on Meal Savvy Mom, which makes it like $2.25. Be hiding that baby in the back of the freezer. So about sales flyers. So Harris Teeter, Lowe's, Publix, they all have weekly sales flyers. They start on Wednesday, they end on Tuesday. As of right now, I'm 99% sure Lowe's Foods flyer is a go. They're going to be having these sale prices. But again, they're not going to write rain checks on the products that are sold out. Harris Teeter and Publix and Food Line, I don't know. I don't have a corporate contact there to tell you guys for certain that they're a go. I have not heard that they're pulling these sales. But just know, for example, Bounty paper towels are going to be $7.99 at Harris Teeter. There's probably not going to be any Bounty on the shelf on Wednesday morning when that sale starts. They're not going to write you a rain check for it. Oh, great tips. Who said? Karina says check Rose's, Family Dollar, Big Lots, and gas stations. Great idea on the gas stations for baby wipes, and check Ollie's. Also, I checked the Dollar Tree. They did not have any baby wipes or cleaning supplies or sanitizer at my store, but always check your store. Okay, Christina says she heard that Publix is not printing green and purple flyers or no spring flyer either. I have not seen that officially from Publix yet, so I put off saying that. But like I said, all of their actual flyers that go out in the newspaper have already been printed and already distributed to the newspaper. So I expect they're going to honor those sale prices, but they're not going to write rain checks if they're out of anything. So that's kind of the stinky thing when they run really good prices. So okay, guys, I've only been like live for 20 minutes, and I really want to tell you some of these deals. I think I'm going to go ahead and tell you some of the Harris Teeter deals that are starting on Wednesday with the disclaimer, big disclaimer, we're going to put it disclaimer, that this might be pulled. So some of the stuff that I'm hoping they're going to have on sale, they are going to have their baby back ribs, buy one, get one free. Their ground chuck is going to be $2.99 a pound. Super excited about that because you can make so many quick and easy dinners. About CJ, do you have like an actual official notice? Send me a message, would you? You have my personal page. I'm looking for like an actual notification from Publix. I could not find that anywhere. I've seen like people typing up things, but I haven't found like an actual notification from Publix or a sign in the store. Okay. So anyways, okay, Smithfield baby back ribs are going to be buy one, get one free. Their rotisserie chickens are going to be $4.99 all week. Blackberries, 99 cents. I'm going to skip over everything. I think they're not going to have a ton of. Pepsis are going to be buy two, get three free. Gatorades are going to be EVIC member only offer for 87 cents, which I went the wrong way. Okay, so this is one of my favorite deals. I'm super excited about this one. So Harris Teeter has the frozen bags of chicken for so they sell like 3 different things in their IQF bags. And you know what that is? It's individually quick frozen, which, I don't know if Christine just said that Lowe's and Bermuda Run should have toilet paper in the morning. So Mom, Lauren, are you listening? Because they live right there. And I know someone was looking for toilet paper this morning. So individually quick frozen means that each piece of chicken is like dipped in water solution and frozen. And each piece is individually frozen. I would not recommend buying the chicken breast or the tenderloins. They're super overpriced compared to what you can get boneless, skinless chicken breast for fresh in the meat case or from the packages at Harris Teeter. But their chicken wing bags are $10.99, and they're going to be buy two, get three free, which makes each bag like $4. It's not a bad price for those, and it's a limit of 10. Now, keep in mind, they may put a lower limit on those buy two, get three free. So I have a feeling that we're going to see some changes in the limitations. And Publix has already put limits in place on their paper goods. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, she sent me a picture. I'm looking for something directly from Publix that just looks like something that shared. I'll message you back, dear. So anyways, what was I talking about? I forgot. They're gonna put limits on stuff. I distract myself all the time because I was trying to read and I shouldn't do that when I'm talking. So they may put lower limits on it, even though the ad says limit 10. Harris Teeter might come in and be like, oh, limit 2. Let's see what else. East Coast shrimp, $7.99 a pound. Harris Teeter bacon, $2.50. Tortillas, $1.50. London broil, $3.99 a pound. So that's actually a really good price for Harris Teeter's London broil. And I feel like a lot of people will pass that by. Hopefully they're going to refill the meat cases because they're pretty empty right now, but I have a feeling they will. Okay. Does anyone else absolutely hate the updated express lane? I hate it. Okay, so actually, yeah, so normally they're $6.99 a pound. That's just about their BOGO pricing. What are you doing? Normally it's $3.49 when it's buy one, get one free. Oh, the Purdue chicken nuggets, chicken tenders and chicken nuggets are going to be $3.99. I swear we have a coupon for frozen Purdue products. I'm going to check the database while I'm chatting. Oh, we have a Purdue Harvest Land. But there's a printable on Purdue's website, which will make them like $2.99. And I don't know about y'all, but my kids are home, and I'm like, I don't want to cook for you after I've seen you all day. Love you, but I'm done cooking. Let's see what else. So they're going to have their canned tomatoes on sale for 60 cents a can. That's a great one to stock up on. Alex says Friday night, Walmart and Hickory and Food Line had no toilet paper, and Harris Teeter's coming out. Yeah, it's great. And again, it's just to go back. It's not because there's a shortage of these products in the United States. It's that there's just not any that was in the pipeline to come out when everybody went in and shopped like crazy. Other things you should think. Oh, so another thing, I know a lot of you are like, Harris Teeter brand coffee is buy 2 get 3 free this week. And then starting on Wednesday, Pete's K-Cups are going to be buy 1 get 1 free, and community coffee will be $4.99. I don't know. Are there still coupons in the community coffee packages? I haven't opened a new one in a while to know. There used to be coupons in the packages of it. Okay. So this is going to be one of those that is probably going to be completely out of stock the entire week, but you want to check for to see if you can get any. So they're going to have a spring cleaning sale at Harris Teeter on Wednesday. If you buy 5 participating items, you'll get $30 off instantly. And some of the highlights for me were Glad trash bags, $6.99. Persil detergent, $4.99. We have $2 coupons, I'm pretty sure. I want to say that we do. I'm pretty sure they're still in there. I'm going to double check. Yeah. We have Persil coupons. So that would make them $2.99 before the instant savings. Windex is going to be $3. We have coupons on Moolah Saving Mom for them. Febreze will be $2.99. Tide detergent $8.99. Pledge $3.99. And then there's some other ones like Harris Teeter sponges will be $1.99, and Harris Teeter dish soap $1.69. Now, as I said, you're probably going to find a lot of those have been out of stock. So just keep in mind that I can only share the deals, but keeping the items in stock is going to be a little tricky for them. Michelle says, it's been day 1 of my kids being home, and I even worked a couple hours this morning, and I'm ready for them to go back to school. This is going to be interesting to basically homeschool for a mom that has a hard time teaching anything. I get you. One thing that saves me is I'm just like, don't talk to me right now. I'm working. 8 o'clock coffee, buy 1 get 1 free this week at Harris Teeter. I don't think it is, Stephanie, but let me I'm gonna check for you if Express Lane will work for me. It hasn't been lately. Like I apologize. It is. 8 o'clock bagged coffee is $3.49. That's that BOGO price. So that's the half price, $3.49 a bag. Sorry. And Susan says, I haven't found any lately on the community coffee, but the Harris Teeter does have an e-coupon you can load. Awesome. Okay. And then there's going to be a Kellogg sale. So you have Kellogg's points to cash in. Pop-Tarts will be $1.67. Kellogg Special K cereal, $1.97. Mini Wheats and Raisin Bran, $1.97. And dish soap, the Harris Teeter dish soap is $1.69, and I think it's the 24 ounce, but my eyesight is terrible. But the scrubber sponges will be $1.99, and the 24 ounce dish soap will be $1.69. So that is actually not a bad price. Give me a second, I'll run the numbers. So you would buy 5 of them, and you would pay $5.45. So that works out to $1.09 each for the 24 ounce dish soap. Not a bad price. Let's see what else. Their fresh bulk muffins will be buy 1 get 1 free. Mango's $1 and cantaloupes $1.50. So I'm not giving you all of the deals this week because I know a ton of these things are going to be sold out. I really feel like there's no point in me telling you about Bounty. Oh, but 3 other deals to think about. Starting on Wednesday, their salad dressing is going to be buy 2 get 3 free, which makes it 99 cents each. So that is a really great one to have for marinating. The Italian dressing, throw some chicken breast or some beef in it, pork chops even, and you can even freeze it in the salad dressing and then thaw it out in the salad dressing. Their sodas are going to be buy two, get three free. I love their diet ginger ale. It's really good. I don't like their cola because I'm a Coke Zero person, but I do love their diet ginger ale. So, and yes, for Wednesday, CJ. And then also their Harris Teeter Kettle Brand chips will be buy two, get three free. And Palermo's Pizza. So if you're not signed up on Palermo's website, head over to it. You can sign up for their pizza program and you can get a coupon for $1 off. And then you'll be able to use up to 3 of those when you buy all 5 of the, I have the hiccups now. When you buy 5 of the Palermo's Pizza, buy 2, get 3 free. Now, again, just to reiterate, at any point, Harris Teeter can put out a notice like, we do not have stock to support the sale, and they may change it. So just heads up. I don't think they're going to do that preemptively, but I don't think we're going to see amazing weekend specials. And here's why. They're having a hard time keeping their store. I swear I just saw the dog standing there. Gabs, love you, night. Someone was standing there. I don't think they're going to preemptively cancel sales, but I don't think we're going to see great weekend events like we saw last weekend. Some really great prices on milk and paper towels and eggs, and then they canceled all that when the beep hit the beep. So I don't think we're going to see great weekend sales. I think we may not see any. So I just don't know. Everything's up in the air right now, but that doesn't mean that we still can't get great deals. It just means that we need to be smart in the stores if we're going in there, and that we need to be respectful of that. We have a huge stockpile of toilet paper that I literally thought about building like an entire wall behind me of my toilet paper stockpile. But then I thought like that would probably not go over well with people that don't coupon, because they would think that I had bought it all like yesterday, and I didn't. Like, the stockpile has been a thing that I see people are chasing after. I don't need toothpaste. I don't need toothbrushes. I don't need, because Colgate's actually free right now at Harris Teeter with the coupon that came out on Sunday. I'm just going to be going after the stuff that maybe I don't have a stockpile of because we don't use it a ton, or something that is a specific request. Like today, my daughter was like, hey, Mom, we have no Hershey's chocolate syrup. I don't know if you guys remember, it was like a long time ago. We had this amazing deal on Hershey's syrup at Food Lion, and I had bought a ton, and like we've run out. And she was like, I really want some Hershey's chocolate syrup. So I'm on the hunt for that on sale. But that's the great thing about having a stockpile. And if you don't have a stockpile right now, keep following me. Last time, Mom. Make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you text the word coupon to 66866. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Because when everything calms down and life gets back to normal, you need to start a stockpile, because this is the kind of thing, and we don't see these huge pandemics often, obviously. I am very old and have never seen one before. But we do go through trials in our personal lives. There might be a time where you've switched jobs and you're 2 weeks off on your paycheck, or an emergency comes up and you had to use your grocery money for something. Having a stockpile is a lifesaver. And if you guys have been through a time like that and a stockpile has gotten you through it, drop a comment so people know I'm not telling stories. A stockpile can be the difference between eating ramen noodles for months and actually having meals and toilet paper and like being normal in a rough time in your life. So if you don't have a stockpile, it's going to be really hard to start one right now because the way the shelves are. But give me a couple months, when everything gets, weeks, months, whenever this like all evens out and we go back to normal, guys, you will be so grateful. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Celeste says someone broke in Hampton Roads and stole her stockpile. I would die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Michelle says my husband is a truck driver too. He keeps his truck stocked. He gets his food and drinks while he's his home. CJ says stockpiles are amazing. I'm telling you, stockpiles have gotten me through some rough times when I had my twins and I couldn't drive because I had a C-section. I couldn't drive anywhere. I didn't have to worry about anything because I had a grocery store in my house. A stockpile is a blessing, says Delzoric. Bonnie says, yes, I was sick from September 18th to January 19th, and I lived in a hospital for months. A stockpile has gotten me through it. By the time you get back to like where you want to be, then your stockpile's gone, but you can start over. Holly says, selling our home to move to from Pennsylvania to North Carolina, having 2 mortgages wasn't part of the plan, but it happened and it helped hugely. Oh, I feel you. That has got to be rough. But welcome to North Carolina, where it can be wintertime today and springtime tomorrow. But yeah, a stockpile can be a great, great blessing when sorry, teacher was messaging me. Sarah says, my husband was the breadwinner in the family. He unexpectedly lost his job of 9 years back in August, and he came home and realized we didn't need to, but toilet paper and laundry soap, and it said several months, and he was actually relieved. Yes, it is such a blessing in so many ways. So my point is, if you don't already have a stockpile, if you don't already have, 2 months worth of toilet paper, enough canned beans to last you all winter, whatever it is that you use a lot of, if you don't have at least 2 to 3 weeks of that and you want to start a stockpile, once everything just gets back to normal and things are back on the shelf, start a stockpile. So stick with me. I'll get you there. We'll get through this little rough patch all together. Oh, Tina, I'm so sorry. Since my dad has died, my stockpile has fed my mom and took care of her and my family. I'm so sorry for your loss. That breaks my heart. And Susan says, in summer on Friday, that is North Carolina. We are in winter today, and tomorrow will be spring 68. I saw 80 degrees on Thursday, CJ. 80 degrees. My kids are already begging to open the pool. Derek says, I live next door to aging parents, 90 and 80. They like their independence, but in Maryland, weather's a challenge, so what a blessing the stockpile is. Yeah, my grandparents. I grew up in Maryland, actually. My grandparents still live there. In the middle of nowhere, they live. And yeah, that's one thing that my grandma always did growing up, because you didn't know when the next snow was coming. So they always had canned goods, always had stuff in the freezer, because you didn't know when you're going to be snowed in for a couple of days. So anyways, so if you haven't started a stockpile as a blessing, I see a little bug. Okay. Yep. 80s. So Les says, I give it to my family in Toronto. So my stockpile, it is expensive up there. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yes, so our mine says hi. They just want the pull-up. I know my kids were already begging, and I was like, no, guys, mom is not ready to start dealing with that. Okay, so just to recap, if you're just joining us, we don't know if sale flyers are going into effect. I'm pretty sure Lowe's Foods is. I'm pretty sure that Harris Teeter and Publix, at least their actual flyers that will be in the newspaper, are going into effect. So we already have Harris Teeter I almost said Super Doubles. It's not Super Doubles. Harris Teeter sneak peek spreadsheet and Food Lions up. But keep in mind that some of these items will not be in stock. So some of the stuff it's quick to get into the stores because we're talking about big brands that can get them there fast, or independent vendors. So for example, Nabisco, they are actually put onto the shelf by Nabisco people. So they might be a little faster to get there. But some things take a while to come in. Like someone had posted on one of our threads that they were a buyer for Publix, and some of the stuff they ordered literally came from overseas, and so it would take weeks to get there. Cassandra said, my stockpile helped my family when my husband was on medical leave and I was laid off. Sumera says, many family members calling me how they're not finding anything in the store. I'm saying, follow Moolah Saving Mom, and she will help you build a stockpile in the future. Oh, that's so nice of you. Alec, you're so welcome. Hey, everybody, my friend Alec had his birthday yesterday, and I just want to say happy birthday, Alec. I hope you had a great day. And Michelle says, I told my husband we will be opening the pool with this weather coming. I know, 80 degrees. My kids are already like, please, please. No, Rita, I'm probably mispronounced that. Nardia? And I'm terrible with pronunciation, so I apologize. My stockpile is what's saving us with just one income. Was waiting on good coupons for diapers and wipes, but now we have some in the last paper. The stores are out, and I'm low on wipes and diapers for my newborn. Oh, I'm so sorry. They will come in, I promise. Have you tried CVS and Walgreens? definitely look for smaller stores that are kind of away from everything. So if there's like a CVS that's like way out of the way, try there versus the one that's on the main strip that everyone shops at. Celeste says there was no shrimp in Food Line. Do you think it's because we don't have ships coming in? So I don't know. I think what happened is because I went shopping on Wednesday and everything was normal. I feel like everything. Happy birthday, Alex! I'm so excited for you. I feel like everything was normal on Wednesday. I was scrolling back through all my pictures that I took on Wednesday because I take 1,000 pictures in the store each week, and I don't see like any holes of anything like really on Wednesday. I mean, everything was in stock. There was I mean, I can't show you because I don't have a mirror, but I mean, like everything was in stock. Nothing was really out of stock. There was plenty of produce and plenty of meat. And then on Thursday, when I went to Food Lion, I take that back. It was low on toilet paper. There was no toilet paper, but there was everything else. Toilet paper was the only thing. But then when I went to Food Lion on Thursday, like there was nothing, absolutely nothing on the shelves. So I feel like this really happened quickly. It escalated extremely fast. And so the stores just really like had no chance. Think about it. Most companies do deliveries Monday through Friday. I know like Coke, they have merchandisers there all week, but generally they don't do deliveries on the weekends. It's Monday through Friday. So if you don't know until Thursday that crazy people are going to come in and buy everything on Thursday afternoon, there's no time to get anything into the store. So hopefully, and then you still have to get it into your main warehouse. So hopefully by, this Wednesday, Thursday, we'll start seeing things showing back in. I think it's just rolled and escalated, and I don't think it's helped that people who don't understand the process are seeing these empty shelves and they're thinking, oh my gosh, if I don't go right now and get this right now, there's a shortage and we're gonna starve. And that's just not the case. It's coming. It's just gonna take a few minutes. Tiffany says, I went to Food Line on Friday. I got everything I needed. Lynn says, so Harris Teeter is not giving rain checks right now. That's correct. They are not. Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, and Publix not giving rain checks right now. And Alex turned 14, so happy birthday, Alex. Yep, Sarah. And Food Line has not said about rain checks or sales or exchange of hours. So to recap, all of the stores are changing hours. They're closing early and opening at their normal times. But Walmart is closing from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Aldi, you'll need to check with your local store. Dollar General is doing senior hour. So the first hour of every day, there will be for seniors only, and then the rest of the day, everyone else. And then they're closing 1 hour early. Oh my gosh. Grace Ann just said, my sister-in-law bought toilet paper in New York for $22. I would die. I know things are expensive up there because when we went, I was like, oh my gosh, how can anyone afford these prices? But I can't believe it's it. Nardi is in South Carolina, so no Aldi's. So Lidl, I don't know if you have Lidl, they're doing 8 to 8. They're closing 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., which isn't that far off from their normal hours, I think. But Publix is closing at 8 p.m. Harris Teeter is closing at 9 p.m. and Walmart 11 p.m. So CJ says, have you noticed Food Line has stopped Lottery, Western Union? I hadn't really didn't pay attention. I do know. What did I see? I saw a note. I can't remember what I saw. I'll think about it as soon as I get off here. But there's some change. There's going to be changes. Look, that little bug is still flying. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to catch it. I forgot what I was going to tell you guys completely, but we'll make it through this. I promise. Even if you don't have a stockpile, things are coming. They're coming back. We're going to get back to normal now that stores know that there's a bunch of crazy people. What I'm worried about is that if we do go into like a lockdown situation, that I'm not going to have bird feed for my chicken. So I'm going tomorrow. I'm not going to go buy 6 months worth of chicken feed, but I'm going to go buy 2 bags instead of the one I would normally buy one. I'm going to go buy 2. So I have an extra bag of chicken feed because my babes have been laying me 4 eggs a day, and that's so much better than what they've been doing. Like I might have gotten 1. So I want them to keep laying, and I'm going to keep feeding them the good food. I love my chickens. Okay, D'Amica says, I'm so glad my stockpile is great with food. I'm praying that everyone gets everything they need. I'm so there. Brett says washcloths can be used for lots of things. So we actually don't, I was talking about changes. Thank you, Karina. We don't really use paper towels unless it's really nasty or mom's lazy and hasn't washed the rack. So we use washcloths, the clean ones that have never been used in the bathroom. But we use a package of washcloths. You can get them really, really cheap at Dollar General instead of paper towels. And I love it because you can just throw them in the washer. And then if they get really bad and grungy, then you can just throw them away. But I actually went to Walmart. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I found a ton, thanks to my friend Linda, who was like, Jesse, you need to come down here. Your sister's having a baby, and there's a ton of baby stuff on sale. And they had a ton of Gerber onesies, like with organic cotton. They're normally like $12 a package for $1. And they also had huge packages of 10. They're actually cloth diapers, but in my family, we have always used them as burp rags because they're perfect size to go completely over your shoulder and protect you from anything that may spill out of the baby. But I also use them for rags around the house. So I have actually put some of them in my kitchen rag pile because they are awesome. They are very absorbent, and they bleach out really well. So I put them in there. True. I have seen that too. So I've seen that some stores are not giving cash back if you pay with debit cards. Now, this is not to say go make a run on your bank because I don't think that you need to. Your banks are FDIC insured or whatever. But if you go to the store and their credit card machines are down, you might want to have some cash. So I did get a little bit of cash out just to have on hand. But I don't think you need to go crazy. And again, everything's going to come back on the shelves shortly. It's not going to be a long time. It's not going to take a week to get back on the shelves, but people need to stop running on stores. So what I'm afraid is going to happen is toilet paper is going to show back on the shelves and everybody's going to run back in and buy all the toilet paper out again because they're afraid that they missed it last time and they're never going to have it again. And they think that the coronavirus causes the stomach bug. Apparently it doesn't. But they're going to go crazy again. So if you have a stockpile, just sit back, let all the people that don't have a stockpile and don't understand how the system works, let them get their chance. And then when everybody else is calmed down, then you can go in and get it. But once that all happens, we can get back to our normal shopping, but we got to let everything calm down a little bit. So, okay. I think that's all I have to say. Look at me. Why are there so many nasty people on YouTube? Like, I love you guys on Facebook, and there's some YouTube person named Fartin Freddy over on YouTube. Why are they so nasty over there? Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I just had to share that. Fartin Freddy, really, and you don't even want to know the disgusting things that he's saying. I have deleted him. How do I block him? I don't even know. We're disgusting. Okay, goodbye, Fartin Freddy. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad people on Facebook are more mature than that. All right, anyways, I'm going to get ready to log off here. If you have a question, I'll stay live for a couple more seconds. Oh, before I forget, there are 2 inserts coming on Sunday, a Retail Me Not and a Smart Source. Tip, many newspaper offices are locking their doors and closing. So I actually talked to the newspaper that I get my papers from, and they're like, we're going to be closed. No one in and no one out unless you work here, and don't even come to our door if you're coughing. So if you normally go inside to buy your newspaper at your newspaper office, you may want to check with them and make sure that they're not closed to the public, because a lot of places are. So, okay. All right. So, 2 inserts coming on Sunday. I haven't gotten the preview up yet. I'm so sorry. I meant to do it today, but I got distracted because the kids decided they wanted to do some raised garden beds out by the barn. And so we spent the day doing that. Okay. Karina. Oh, CJ. Toilet paper shortage for Fartin Freddy. Karina, let's see. She wants to know about Food Lion. Yeah, give me a second. There actually is a really good deal at Food Lion. But again, it's one of these that they may not even have any of it. Okay, Food Lion. Strip steak is going to be buy one, get one free. Food Lion shrimp is going to be strip steaks are not going to be buy one, get one free. Strip steaks are going to be $6.99 a pound. And Food Lion shrimp is going to be buy one, get one free. And then they're going to do, I absolutely love when they do this. It's going to be buy a bag of oranges this year for $2.99, and they will donate 5 meals to the local food pantry. I always love when they run that deal. It used to be apples, but now it's oranges. Let's see. They're going to have a 3-day hot sale Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we saw that this weekend, but next week, and they didn't have any toilet paper at Food Lion. Now, I don't know if they're going to do it. They're going to have enough a couple weeks ago on that, guys. Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, buy one, get one free. We had a coupon on those. Totino's rolls, buy one, get one free. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine, $1.50. DiGiorno pizza, $4, and Banquet pot pies, 2 for $1. And that'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's see what else. Bottom round roast will be $4.49 at Food Lion. Pork chops, $1.99. Chicken breast tenderloins, tenders in the deli, $2.79 a pound. I clearly need to go back to school to learn how to read because I'm having problems today. Let's see. Their Texas toast in the bakery, buy one, get one free. Their muffins, 4-count muffins, buy one, get one free. Their Food Lion ice cream, $1.99. Takis are going to be 2 for $5. We rarely see a sale on Takis at Food Lion, so take advantage of that one. Buy 2 cans of Spam, get free Kraft mac and cheese. Hershey syrup will be on sale for $2. Let's see what else. I'm rolling through it. Someone asked about sodas. Christina, Food Lion, Pepsis are going to be 3 for $10 for the 12 packs, and the 6-pack bottles of Coke will be 4 for $10. Talenti is going to be 3 for $10 at Food Lion. And then we are going to have a buy 3, save $3 on cleaning supplies at Food Lion. Again, you're probably not going to find these in stock the first part of the week. But Dawn dish soap, it looks like it's the 19 to 24 ounce, $1.69 after instant savings. For Breeze, $1.99 after instant savings. Windex and Scrubbing Bubbles will be $2.29 after instant savings. There's coupons on Moonlight Saving Mom for both of those. Gain softener will be $2.99. Gain detergent or flings, $3.99. I think we've got coupons on those. And Charmin and Bounty, you're probably not going to find the first part of the week, will be $6.99 after the instant savings. And pretty much it at Food Lion. Sorry. And Angel, thank you for reminding me. So if you have a Harris Teeter, the Nature's Twist, I should have brought with me. It's a 6-pack bottles. They have sugar-free version that's calorie-free, like orangeade flavors. My kids love the orangeade. They're on sale 5 for $10, but they're also overlapping Pepsi's buy 2, get 3 free. So you come out to like $4 and change because it's bringing up $2 each, buy 2, get 3 free. So you pay $4 plus tax for them. But it's not working for everyone, so just a heads up. Yeah. Okay. I think I got all the questions. So I'm going to jump off here. I have to finish watching The Walking Dead. Don't tell me how it ends. I have like 7 minutes left. So I'm like on the edge of my seat because I only allow myself to watch my favorite shows while I'm on the treadmill. So it kind of keeps me going. And I have 7 minutes left of the show when I had to stop today. So, okay. Hope you guys have a great week. I pray that everyone stays safe. Keep an eye out for hand sanitizer. If you're in our Harris Teeter group, we are staying at home. You don't need to bleach everything because you're not bringing germs in. But if you just need bleach, I found a brand I'd never heard of before. It's pink. Let me find it. I found it at Lowe's Home Improvement. It was on the bottom shelf. And I only saw it because I remember I had seen a coupon for it. And then when I saw a couple with it in their cart, and I thought, I've seen that before. And then I looked, and sure enough, and now I can't find the picture of it. No, here it is. It's like a bright neon pink bottle. It's called Chloralin. And I'm sure I mispronounced that because it looks like it's a Spanish word and it says aroma. So anyways, it's CLORALEN, is $3.28 for 120 ounces. So that's a really good price for bleach anyways, but there's a $1 coupon on Moolah Saving Mom that you can print out. So that makes it even cheaper. Like I said, it's like a bright pink bottle. I should have bought one to show you, but if you need bleach, if you're looking for bleach, check the stores you normally wouldn't think to check for those type of products, like the home improvement store. I know we all run to the grocery store for that kind of stuff, but think outside the box. So I'm going to log off so I can go watch the rest of my show. I'll be back bright and early with all the new grocery store matchups, keeping in mind that at any point they're not giving rain checks on these sale prices, and they could revise these sales at any point. But hopefully you'll get everything that you need. And just remember, if you don't find it right now, it will show up in the stores soon. I promise. They're going to show up. We're not in a shortage of toilet paper by any stretch of the imagination. So it will show up and everyone will get some, so we don't need to buy 5 million packages at one time. Okay. Oh, Christine says it's flour smelling. I've never seen it before. At least never paid attention. I know when the coupon came out, I looked for it and I couldn't find it at any of the grocery stores, and boom, there it was at Lowe's Home Improvement. So have a great day. I said Food Lion and Harris Teeter spreadsheets are already up on Moolah Saving Mom, and first thing tomorrow, I will have all the printable lists up for you guys. So you have a great night. I'll be back live hopefully on Wednesday. I do plan to go do just my normal grocery shopping on Wednesday. Of course, taking all of the precautions, plenty of hand sanitizer. You guys later, okay? Stay safe. All right, bye Facebook. And I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.